What's going on? Knolly Williams here.
Artemis here.
Hey, and we are enjoying the beautiful nature that God has given us. Look at this wonderful nature. We're outside of a creek here. We got all kinds of wonderful trees and beauty. And what we're doing is we're preparing for LaunchCon 2017. We're going to go learn from Jeff Walker. There's going to be a lot of other great people on stage. 7-figure, 8-figure,
9-figure
9-figure
income earners. Yeah.
Are you serious?
That's what Jeff said on the video.
Man, 9 figures. But here's the thing. These are all internet marketers just like you and I.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. We are internet marketers. That's what we are. But the truth is we are beings that are shedding light and giving truth in areas that God has blessed us with knowledge on.
Yeah.
And we become internet marketers because we have to get our message out. In other words, how else are we going to get our message to the world except through the internet? Because, you know, you've got students in Dubai, you've got students in Hong Kong,
all over the world.
You've got people all over the world just like I do, and we've got to reach these people, so we're forced to sort of become internet marketers.
Yeah.
Even though we didn't kind of start out wanting to do that, you know what I'm saying? But it is fun. It's a fun ride.
And we're learning this language of like persuasion and sales and follow-up and automation and all the things that aren't comfy at first. It's like we're staying teachable, and we're going to go to LaunchCon to surround ourselves with people who are even more successful, more on fire, more on purpose in serving God.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go get lit up.
And you told us to go ahead and do a walk.
To set our intention.
To set our intention. Talk more about that.
So a lot of times in life we go into things like half-assed, blindly, not really having clarity. And one of the most common traits of high performers and successful people is clarity of vision. Like they know where they're going, and they know what they want, and then they develop the skills to get there.
Gotcha.
And so like before we go to LaunchCon, I was like, hey, let's go for a walk. Let's talk about the event. Let's talk about, you know, our goals and outcomes, our vision, and through just expressing the vision, we get clearer.
Right.
Through expressing the intention, we get more on purpose, more clear with our vision.
Okay, so here's a question, and because we love to set our intention. How does a person go about setting their intention? Like, what does that look like? What's the process? Is it just, this is what I intend? Like, what does that mean, setting
Yeah,
intention?
so the intention, really, really simply put, it's what you want. It's your goal and outcome. And make sure that the goal you're choosing is in your sweet spot. So it's big enough to get you excited, but small enough that you believe you can attain it. Because if you set that intention or goal outside your sweet spot, you may sabotage yourself. So like for you, you've got a certain, you've got, you know, 30,000 on your list. You can set up maybe a larger intention than the person watching, or even myself.
Right.
So make sure your intention is very clearly what you want in the next 2 to 4 weeks. And then it's big enough to get you excited, small enough that you believe you can attain it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And we don't know what our intention is yet. We're setting our intention right now. We'll let you know what that is. And we're going to have a great time. We're driving to Dallas. And we're taking a huge box of organic fruit. We've got mangoes, banana, we've got apples, grapes, and dates, and all kinds of, and you brought a bunch of snacks.
I brought a bunch of smoothie ingredients. I've got raw chocolate milk with reishi mushroom. I've got elixirs, goji berry elixirs. We've got a bunch of like living foods, because part of being successful in business is having a healthy body and a strong mind.
When I met you a year and a half ago, I was on the cheeseburgers, the pizza, quesadillas, tacos, whatever you name it, I would eat it. Right? And since then, I've gotten lean, I've gotten muscular. And I didn't have an intention on my health. I could care less about my health. But when you finally sat me down, Josie, my wife, was the one that was onto the health thing. I call it a health kick.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, she'll get over it. Well, now we're on the path together because of my buddy Artemis here.
Yeah.
And his question to me was, you know, what is your purpose? What is your passion? And I talked to him about building a community of 10 million people who are all on purpose and on fire for fulfilling their God-given purpose on the earth. And then he said, well,
do you have the health?
Do you have the health to do that?
To achieve that.
To achieve that. And I was like, crap, I don't have the health to achieve very much at all. You know, I can take a nap, sit down for a little while. I mean, I looked healthy on the outside. I was thin enough, but that was malnutrition. I mean, or malnourishment, malabsorption, if you will.
And that motivation that I say, I found your motivation to
Yeah.
change.
Yeah.
And that motivation.
I want to change for you guys. I want to be healthy for you.
That motivation that Knolly found is directly tied into intention.
Absolutely.
Because like if you don't know an intention, if you don't know what you want, you define it, you get motivated. You build the skill set to get to where you want to go, and you get more motivated. And so I just found that motivation.
I'm 47 years old, okay?
47 years young.
47 years young. Now here's a raw truth. 15 months from now, okay, is when my father died. My age, he was 49 years old. He was actually about to turn 50. He would have turned, he was 1 month shy of 50.
Yeah.
So he's about about a year and a half older than I am right now. And because of poor choices as it pertains to health, he left this earth. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to leave before my calling is up. I do want to go to my heavenly home. I mean, this earth is not my home, but I don't want to do it before I've done what the good Lord put me on this earth to do.
Yeah.
And so I thank Artemis for helping me get my ass in gear. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. All right, launch time. We're going to set our intentions, and we're going to let you guys know what it's all about.
See you next time.